Добрый день, доброе утро, ребятки. У нас все работает. Это успех, я считаю. Сейчас наушнички одену и побежим. One, two, three. Все. Есть звук. Красава. В игре.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
Мои планы какие-то там готовит Авалах. Вроде бы я не видел эту пикчу. Сколько играл, а вот эту пикчу не видел. Максим, привет. Икс. Нормальдин.
On your way?
My wife's
Or will you stay longer?
succubus.
It's far safer.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
See you, Dandelion.
Ничего нового у Лютика нету. Я бы к сундучку прошел. Ага, спасибо. Не помешал, надеюсь. Что тут скинуть лишнего? Вот эти штуки всякие можно скинуть. Это все продать надо. На, это все чепуха.
Eternal fire, why me?
Всех наведу тайник, да. Так профессиональные ведьмаки работают. Так, здесь мы со всеми пообщались вроде. А у торговца ничего интересного нет.
Greetings, White Wolf.
Не, уже общались с ним.
Take care now.
Лол, ты что на улицу-то вышел? Офигеть. Взял на улицу, вышел.
Oof, I've worked up quite the appetite.
Так, ну пойдем наверх сходим.
For the night, my people. Damnation.
Келджи, привет. Куда нам надо? Или наверх? А здесь вроде бы Трис сидит, да? Ну-ка, пообщаемся. Да, вот она. И? Рыба моей мечты.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I'd never let anything happen to Ciri. You know that.
YouTube? А, все пашет? Это хорошо. Оп. Поцелуйчики. Завтра утречком в СК? Завтра утречком. Что, у нас суббота завтра? Ну давай, да, попробуем. Часиков 2 также.
Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
На превью стрима танки на самом деле в ПБГ. Ну чё, ну блин, чё бы нет. Рис может остаться вроде как. В смысле остаться?
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Yen's found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Ну давай подробности.
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
De Vlister rings a bell.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a Dimeridian band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost in a card game a few days ago.
Я бы в карты поиграть Филиппу.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
Перышко.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Оу май, неприметные фонтаны это люблю.
Need to take care of something first. Meet you somewhere later?
Fine. The fountain outside the Passiflora. And hurry, please.
Круто. А Валах где-то тут вроде тусуется. Найдем его, хулигана такого. Так, тут кого? Раздавай на троих, ты это о чем? Так, тут чисто. Тут у нас кто живет? А вот и он. Сидит, грустит. Ты грустишь?
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly you might say you inspired me.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthier is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
You make it sound important. So, guess it's not exactly common knowledge.
I'd even call it a secret.
How do you manage to hide it?
Oh, I assure you he's excellent at covering his tracks, though not terribly subtle. But I'm even better at uncovering them.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here. Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another.
И
Of course,
по мирам прыгать.
few know of these gateways, even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example, one such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
На месте
Meet you
встретимся.
there. Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
Да, necessary, да. Понятно, четко. И... Так, Маргариту там, помочь закончить дела в Новиграде, помочь Трисе освободить Филиппу. Блин, что ж первым-то делать? Гострис лучше поболтаем. Получается... Туда.
Ah, a witcher. What am I to do now?
Так, а тут быстрый переход есть, да?
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area 2 days road from Bazima.
No loitering round here.
Look! Mister, why are your eyes so
That
strange?
witch, the neighbour woman's hiding. Hey, free boy.
Nothing doing.
What
Once
do
there
I
was
do?
a little frog, ribbity rock, rock, ribbity rock.
Any thanks to you, Geralt. Had enough of this job.
Stop staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
А это что такое?
I need a belt set with silver studs.
You'll not find
I'll
much
have it
to
for you
do
next
in
week.
Novigrad.
I was here last week, and you also told me to come just this morning. Exactly. Greta came back from the market with news. But this week,
Сири что-то надо помочь.
last week. No,
Или с Трисой тебе общаться? Нет, Цири подождет.
You'll find out never lies about serious matters.
His Majesty King Radovid is a stern ruler, but a just one.
His sins shall be forgiven. Only unwavering faith in the power of this flame can bring us victory.
Здравствуйте. Приступим.
Sure you weren't followed?
Yeah.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham et Thuir, Robert Micale, Alfelte.
What's that?
Nothing. A preliminary image.
What?
Stop interrupting, I have to focus.
Graham et Thuir, de Agnes Kerle, es Pirshena a et Clates.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her. At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
That was the recent past. Anything might happen to her in Dijkstra's hands. Let's go.
Not so fast. The first image. What was that?
Nothing. Really.
Don't brush me off. I know how hydromancy works. Image appeared because you're thinking about it.
It was... King Tancred asked me to become his court advisor in Kavir.
Nee.
You mentioned Kavir in the lighthouse. I understand why now. The vision was of a house, not a royal court.
It's the house that awaits us in Pont Vanis. When we're done here, when all this is over, once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri's safe, I'd like us to live there, together.
I'm surprised. Don't really know what to say.
You don't need to decide right away, but I'm glad you know. I was afraid how you'd react. It's a big deal. Resettling to a permanent home. If you don't want this, I'll turn it down. What I really want is to be with you, to be together, and...
Юра, привет.
Triss,
Yes?
we'll be together. And you don't need to turn anything down.
I'll tell you the details later. Right now, we need to get Philippa.
Right.
Come on.
Вот такая история, если выбираешь Трис.
Now she was a beauty.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philippa's weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Haven't we not met before? In Lockmoy, perchance.
Оп, кто-то снял Демирит.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
I sense strong magic. We have to...
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
Yeah.
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
О, зомбаки. Так, а чё? Как пройти-то? Так, блин. Можно я пройду?
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
He's got to die. Kill the Witcher.
Fucking come on!
This is... Kill him. This is... Kill him.
Come on, come closer.
Right.
И где она тут прячется? Да использовать надо. Дрифтует по бассейну.
Philippa, wait!
Birdie. Good sting.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
Bad. Done. Witcher, no past go. Purty, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no. Past go, say, but no.
Как развести тролля?
Go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. With your help?
Да. With your help.
I want to help you.
Help me die? Don't hold your breath.
Только прах, ладно. Идем дальше.
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks! You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Gotta be kidding me.
Так, может уворачиваться начнешь? Так, ну что, поднимаемся, не?
What happened? So quiet all of a sudden.
Ау. Поднимайся. Давай.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Такс. Еще одной чародейкой задружились.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
I remember you, little Bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cyrilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman, especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence. Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must
Димасик,
die.
привет.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst her testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse portside. Be sure to come.
Вот и заговор начали делать против Радовида. Дела
Sorry
нормально.
to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you alright?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be alright?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Мини-портальчик. Эй, ну все. Погнали теперь к Йеннифер. Интересно, как у них там теперь пойдет история. Почему не русская? Потому что надоела она. Я хотел английскую послушать. Ну, типа, русский я уже дважды прошел. Английской нет. Хотя, по идее, английская лучше сделана.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today. Whoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him.
И монетки можно отдать.
How can I be?
Обменять.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into credit.
You've come to the right.
Спасибо.
You see what I do?
Согласен, но видишь. В этом, значит, мы солидарны. Хорошо.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Так, сейчас поможем Йеннифер. Послушаем с ней, как пойдет история. Я, кстати, в этом прохождении выбрал Трис, как бы, ну, то есть вот поэтому интересно сейчас. Ни разу не выбирал Трис. Сейчас выбрал.
I was made for loving.
We can go at it here or at my place. You choose.
Я вот, у меня уже есть.
Next to yourself.
Герман тоже занят.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Ciri's.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won.
Yeah.
No point bothering with what-ifs.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't blame them.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of the man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
Человек должен здесь объявиться, который сбежал. Ага, климасик взять тоже про Dark Souls 3 с русской озвучкой полная. Ну, наверное, да. Я не пробовал с русской озвучкой играть. Только с английской. Я даже не знал, что она там есть.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
А вот и человек, бежавший из тюрьмы. Куротской.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Серьезно?
Best run and get him.
Ну-ка побегаем. Давай.
Yes, humans grow wilder by the day.
Redanian soldier boys are so tight. I want it all for free.
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Ты что там делаешь? Ты пойман.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me?
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Ну да, побегали, а теперь вернемся.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
Он уже задал вопрос, зачем мне еще что-то говорить? Ладно.
They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
Помнишь персонажа Сигурд из Катарина? Он еще... Подожди, Сигурд. Сигурд из Катарина. Он не в луковой броне случайно? Если в луковой броне, то помню.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs.
Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell, and I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh. Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
Когда ты его встречаешь, он спит. Блин. Не помню. Забыл уже.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
No, not officially, but you know how it is.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
О, вот и пообщались. Доспех похож на жирного человека. Но там у многих доспех на такой похож.
You look familiar.
Got me right now.
Так, что у нас тут? Так, давайте теперь потрещим. Или погоди. Ну-ка, задание. Это к Амалаку присоединиться. Давай с Цири потусим теперь. Не, я помню, там типа доспех такой, это, круглый есть. Я встретился с этим чуваком луковым, когда он на крыльце на каком-то сидел. Там нужно было с лифта прыгать на средний ярус. И тогда ты встречал этого чувака. Вот его я помню. Так он вроде бы луковый рыцарь называется, а не как-то по-другому.
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
You've seen the new weekly time. What a freak.
Who worth seeing?
And how? Bucks of lasses from the lands already taken by me.
Oh!
Those hunters would burn a rainbow if they could.
Kill one more beast, and they'll give you the keys to the city.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news.
I need a belt set.
Looking for something in particular?
A pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Lead the way.
We'll start with the bits.
Who are we gonna visit?
You'll see.
Да-да-да, огненный демон там был, луковый рыцарь.
Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Wrong direction. Horson's headquartered on Temple Isle.
So I thought. But I think we should check something first. Zoltan claims the word in town is we're more likely to run into Horson around here.
Ну пойдем, пообщаемся с
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
Mug like that, I think you a copper. Got to be elegant like me.
Right, just eternal fire, you are my only hope. Stupid old goat!
Now, get in!
Опа. А чё? Драться не будем. Катсценка вовремя подъехала.
Not what I thought I'd find.
Orson Jr. wasn't a pious man, but there came a moment when he prayed to all the gods at once for his life. Since the gods disliked Jr., they granted his prayer. Years later, he had just one regret, that at the moment in question, he hadn't surrendered to death, for he had had the courage then to do so, courage he would never have again. Wonder what happened to him.
We'll soon find out.
Who's there?
Remember me?
You can. You little ass-fucked whore. You pay for what you did to me.
I'd watch your words if I were you.
Witcher! It's all your fault. Happy, you cocksucker. I've naught left. Not a bloody scrap. Human dignity left. No! You little shit!
On the way here, I didn't know what I'd do. Killing him was definitely an option.
Still want to?
No. This is worse.
Let's go.
We've done the hardest part. Only the pleasant bits left now.
Where are we going?
The Golden Sturgeon. A girl who works there helped me.
Так, что, битва продолжается? Ау, ну чё, черти? Кого охренели?
This girl we're going to see.
Так, я как бы
Who is she again?
мечом хотел выбить.
Friend of Daddy.
А, это не тот меч.
She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The temple guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Ты там говоришь, а мне тут охотники нападают. Нормально
Take
вообще?
after you.
Господи. Там еще кто-то бегает. Что за финал? Такая, этот, главного сюжета. 3 башки отрубил этой толпе. Нормально. В русской озвучке он говорит так, что нету шлема, а когда встречаешь его в колодце, то у него есть шлем. Это как вообще. А, ну, бывает что. Дерьмо случается. Попутали немного окружение какого-то.
Awful hell you are.
Any needs, master?
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them. My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Double chase. Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Оп.
Draw your weapons. Let's get this over with.
Whoa. What?
You're out to hurt her. I won't let you. So we'll argue and swagger and have who knows how long a pissing contest. I don't have time for that. Draw your swords.
My nan hit harder than that.
What? Lost your nerve?
Mistake, you rat.
Чё? Сам расстроил свою страх.
Thank you. They seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Siri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh. That's Siri, of course. Other ladies, however.
Bee, I'm standing right here.
Alright.
А что ты там других слышал? Расскажи,
So,
расскажи.
What brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh my, it's beautiful. Thank you. So, will you stay for stew? And keep slaughtered a piglet this morning?
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of her, Witcher.
I will. So long.
So long.
Bravo, Witcher. I've material for another ballad.
So,
А
your
ладно, новая
friend
будет.
B.
What about her?
Что я отвечу на чате?
Seems nice.
Geralt, you're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here
циркачи.
before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to B. And through B, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
Такс, первый вопросик. Какой танк на черном рынке? За Крайслера нет, там ставка была 900 минимальная. Так что надо было ставить 9200 хотя бы, чтобы получить Крайслера. Это первый вопрос. Ты будешь проходить на 100%? Да, думаю, да. Не спеша пройдем. Где-нибудь за месяцок. Как-то что-то типа того.
Where's this friend of yours?
There!
Siri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Any way we can help?
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by somehow. Right, Ciri? What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Конечно, присоединюсь. Вы что, меня не знаете?
Gladly.
A man after my own spirit. Come.
Сейчас сижу, слушаю стрим на Bar Dynamics наушниках. Хороший звучок, значит, у тебя идет.
Geralt, choose one of
Поздравляем.
these.
Coming.
У меня попроще наушники. Скачки.
Come on.
You were faster once.
Giving you a head start.
А ты что толкаешься? Ну, конечно.
Faster, you're trailing.
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
Seems you've slowed.
Just want to admire you from the side.
Ау. Врезался. И проиграл.
Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race. Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels of Kedwen's best. Bonfires to be lit soon, round which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
Это будет наша ночь. Пара-па-па-па.
Worked out nicely, don't you think?
What are you talking about?
You and Triss. Never expected it, to be honest.
Life's full of surprises.
So, how did the two of you...
End up together? With Yen, it was fight after fight. Lots of arguments, drama. Not saying it was bad, but...
But what?
Got to be exhausting. With Triss, it's not. I finally feel harmony, a calm. Feel like things are the way they're supposed to be.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Oh, I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town. Not worry a whit about anything.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
What do you mean?
You promised!
In jest? Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Me too. Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
As is my inheritance. I'd so like to be ordinary.
Your life is yours exclusively. You choose who you are.
Geralt, you know that's never been true. All because of this damned Elder Blood. My gift. My curse. It granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Then it's time to end this. Once we defeat Eredin, you'll be free.
Really? Eredin's hardly alone. There are others. They have plans for me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avalach.
Avalach's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
If you say so.
You doubt it?
There'll come a day when Avalach will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What more could you ask for?
I could name a few things I'd trade it for, but it's a life.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant.
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses, but we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
Красть коней — это весело, конечно. Если бы иметь еще хорошую звуковуху, то вообще было бы супер. А у тебя что, какая USB-шная, что ли, какая? Какова?
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Так. Надо найти путь внутрь. Кажется, я нашел. А вот и путь внутрь. Упс.
God, lost your nerve?
Готово. Ну, в принципе, Asus нормальные аудиокарты делает. Не знаю. У меня вот стоит PCI... Нет, просто PCI плата от Asus. SN60, если загуглишь. Там она, когда мы покупали, 5, что ли, стоила. Хорошая звуковая. Достаточно.
Here's the key. Quick, get in here. Gotta calm all the horses before they wake the guards.
Да, он уже спит. Убей.
Move it.
Ну что там? Дверь откроется, нет?
Нет, мне дейча.
Хорошо распаковывать надо. Вот же зараза. Яу, как отсюда выйти? Кажется, застряли. Так. О, готово. Теперь можем скакать отсюда. Мысли. Бля, ты что, сумасшедшая? Че ты вылетела-то? Прикинь, что игра взяла и вылетела. А, господи. Что случилось? Давай-ка попробуем кое вернуть. Пиццу снова. Что за достижение жизни? Something more, find city, а?
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends.
Да, грустно, конечно, что игра вылетает иногда.
So Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses.
Вроде бы модов не так уж и много стоит. Текстурки только до автоприменения масел. Название в чат? Ну давай скину. Так. Sense. Не, вот так, Sense. Поставим. Тут открыть. Все, погнали. Нет, не погнали. Да блин. Погнали. Попробуем охранника не вырубать.
Locked. Gotta find another way in.
Так, надо выбрать Аксий. Вы что проснулись-то? По лестнице, что ли, надо было спуститься? Ну-ка, попробуем еще раз.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt
Или поверху нужно пройтись. Ну-ка, попробуем поверху.
So Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach too began to lay plans of his own.
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Ну-ка, давай-ка, да, поверху прогуляемся. Потушим лошадок. Да, он на всех применил. А нет, вот еще одна. А, ее мы как достанем? На. Стража спит. Стражу не трожь.
Here's the key.
Тихо, стража спит.
Quick, get in here.
Кстати, в маске красивый. Красненькой. Четенькой.
Finally.
Finally, да. Это еще не сделано. А ты чё маску сняла? 5800? Ну видишь, даже по цене не просела.
Woohoo! We did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the two fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
Ну, видать, раскупили все. Ну, это она типа для домашнего использования больше всего рассчитана.
Who's the best now? What if
Персональные
half
компы.
became a witcher, eh?
А вы в карты играете? Кто не хочет? А я
A
бы
sack
сыграл.
of mushrooms for you for helping us.
Спасибо, да. Живет. В теремке живет. Ладно, погнали дальше. Помочь Йеннифер освободить Маргариту. Это у нас, значит... Это у нас по этому... По тюрьме бегать. Какие еще есть? Помочь Валаку. Может, к Валаку присоединиться? Попрыгаем по мирам.
He would always perform in a mask.
Давай, да, с Валаксом закончим. Себе такую креатив саундбластер Омни Surround 5.1. Креатив тоже, кстати, неплохие. У меня вот наушники креатива. Power One Live. Очень хороший. Звук чистый. Немного, правда, по эквалайзеру нечестный, но красивый зато. Так, вот сюда нам надо. А.
What you got there? Dried mushrooms, sir. Come to sell them at market.
Sick of it all.
Any magic ones?
Oh, what's
We'll
my
have
name?
all them at last.
goat
Long
heads, penny
live
buns.
Radovid! Hail the mage hunters!
Just our own, for ordinary
You
folk.
must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Грибы, говорят, магические. Да-да, видали такие грибы. Что-то надо еще скинуться. Просто 2 кило, хотя... Хватит нам по мирам попрыгать, наверное.
Arms for the poor.
How'd you discover it was the city coroner?
I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Да, я припомню, кто тут живет. В моем прохождении. С Васиком не пересечется он. Она, точнее. Забыл, как ее зовут. Так, а что тут? Вниз надо. Видно ни черта.
The passage is here, past this wall.
За стеной проход.
The passage is here, past this wall. This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gel's. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
Ну все, погнали скакать по мирам. Я помню, там под водой мы еще окажемся. И глаза закрыл. Столетний ведьмак. Что? Почему нельзя бегать? Починилось.
Where are we?
Welcome to the Diderwet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
What is this place?
A very old world.
Да-да, при бочку мы там девочку встретили. Я забыл просто, как ее зовут.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that...
That there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop. Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
Она и черви.
They just keep coming.
We can't hope to stop them all. As soon as the portal opens, you must jump in after me. 3, 2, 1. Very good. On time.
What a relief.
Quickly, jump in.
Ладно, все, погнали в портал. Пуньк. Сара, точно, точно. Ну, короче, Васик и Сара не пересекутся из-за того, что мы в этом доме ее оставили.
А в лах?
Да, буду. В 4 где-то так, полпятого. Так, и что тут? Красиво, конечно, но надо идти куда-то.
There it is.
Тут еще секретики пособирать можно.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting.
В смысле не хочется? Ешь. Ешь вот эту штуку, Иволга называется, и лезь. Давай.
Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
Да ладно. А, нет, смотри, не помогает.
Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
Какая-то эссенция. Сколько? Да я не знаю. Сколько у нас сейчас? 15:34. Ну, то есть через полчаса, через час где-то так. Пройдем все эти сюжетки дополнительные. По освобождению Маргариты, вот этих миров. Кончим. Так, тут куда что? Вон туда вниз, если сходить, что будет? Подлагивает, смотри. Нет, не здесь где-то. Тут где-то секретики должны быть. А, вот здесь. Полный рунный камень. Можно найти. Да, по Москве, да. Правильно. Так. 5 часов разница. Ну это да, это сильно. Многовато даже, я бы сказал.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Ок, еще одно очко. Где-то тут должна быть записка. Блин, а где? Типа путешественника по мирам, что-то такое. Сейчас я найду эту штуку. Не, надо квест открыть. Да, вот сквозь время и пространство квест называется. Так, а где тут собирать всякие штуки? Дополнительного при встрече. Так, комментарии Кревана. Блин, а про вещи тут ничего не сказано. Ладно, будем сами искать, что нет. Найдем. Так, их можно ардом раскидывать, я так понял. Эти облака. Нет, нельзя. Слишком жесткие облака. Да залезь ты. Такс. Вроде бы здесь где-то должен быть дневник. Нифига не здесь. Я умру. Нет, живи. Герман, твою мать, живи. Так, а куда тут идти? Куда мы теперь пришли, да? Куда нам как попасть? Надо бегом тогда бежать. Просто круг здесь можно накрутить и все. Ну это как пройти? Блин, запутался в этом. Локации. Походу нам направо надо было, все правильно, я шел туда. Давай, сползай. Так, вот тут ничего нету. Здесь чисто. Ну как бы все. Больше тут ничего нет. Но раньше я вроде бы находил какую-то записку в этой локации. А сейчас что-то не нашел. Ладно, погнали. Оп, здесь можно полутаться. Надо только закинуться касаткой. Да нет, просто выпей. И погнали. О, халявные штучки. НЦ и руда. еще одна эссенция. Нет. Вверху ничего нет. А за что будет, если наверх всплыть? Ни разу не всплывал. А, просто пещерка никакая. И кувшинчик не залутал. Теперь замерзший мир будет нам показан.
Cold.
Замерзший ведьмак. Не в ту сторону воюешь. Вот так вот.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
А чё, тут нельзя укрыться? Ага, окей. Нашли укрытие. Проволока, уголь, урок. Класс. Че, ласточка не работает? А, вот заработала. Так, сейчас секунду в туалет сбегаю. А, пока похилиться постоит. Лол. Я забыл. Танки в 4 часа.
Right, in a place like this, someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage.
Эмик, ага, привет.
Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
Так, стоять. Мы умираем. Перестань умирать, ведьмак. Капец. Так, хпшки потерял. Инкивили, скажи прямо сейчас. Попробую. А вот записки родственника. Так, секунду. Где у нас? Киви. Сейчас тебе в этот напишу в контакт, Вов. Это... Ага, вот да, нашел Вова. Так. Вот он, скинул ВКонтакте. А что, через донат по не хочешь? Там с озвучкой будет все дела. По красоте. Лагает? А что лагает? ВКонтакте или где? Хуже всего это всеобъемлющая тишина. Кажется, что и нет ни одной живой души в округе. Только снег, снег, везде снег. С самого горизонта. Иногда находим в домах живых людей. Все голодные и промерзли до костей. Кто не отказывает в помощи. Нас пускают погреться у огня, собраться силами, чтобы идти к маяку. Говорят, там еще остались припасы. Такая история. Мы тоже к маяку пойдем. Нет, туда нельзя запрыгнуть. Лол, у костра можно хпшки. Прикол. Вот про это я забыл совсем. Полезли в убежище.
Of course. What else? Might have expected this.
Сгончи. Уголек. Так, вен есть? Есть. Веном закинулись, погнали. Секунду сносится вен. Не особо помогает. Пустота. А, тут что-то есть, смотри. На камень маленький. В смысле, а что тут? Вопрос. Все, погнали. Впереди. Давай, Герман. Не добежал. Надо было через лево бежать. Вроде были какие-то укрытия. Направо тропа смертников какая-то. Лоу. Сначала, что ли? Да ладно. Блин, помедитировать нельзя. Установить хпшки. И зельем. И не хпшки, а просто зелье.
and I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage. Light in a place with
Видели уже эту штуку? Да-да-да.
Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
Так, хилимся. Храниться надо здесь. Хранение. А теперь голышом погнали. Проверить счет? Сейчас чекну. Чувствую, что-то там интересненькое намутил, да? Ну-ка, ну-ка. Вижу 10 рублей, да, закинул. Четко. Чирик залетел. А это что? 228. 20 января. А, это с донат Pay вывелось. Понятно. Ну все работает. Спасибо за чирик.
Course. What else? Might have expected this.
Так, ну и здесь тоже надо закинуть. О, а чё ты через длину ТП не хочешь? Там с озвучкой себе, ну, то есть ребята увидят, что поддержал. Типа, почему напрямую на Киеве? Тебе так удобнее, что ли? То, получается, зря настраивался. Так, что у нас тут? Хранение. Есть. Хранились? Пен, погнали. Велес. Хорошо. Там минут 10, а у меня 9:20. А, ну да. Есть такой момент. Нет, минимум там можно сделать, ну, любую сумму. Просто озвучка от 10 только. Вот, то есть ребята не спамили по рублю. Хотя богатые ребята могут и по чирику спамить. О, записки Анны. Не знаю, что делать. Наши припасы давно иссякли, осталось только мешок лука. Уже неделю едим один лук. Раньше дети его ненавидели, теперь сметают до последней крошки. Скоро мешок опустеет. У нас нет дров, а снег все падает. Раньше бургомистр посылал по домам людей, они приносили немного дров и еды со склада на маяке. Но вот уже много дней никто не приходит. Ничего удивительного, дом завален снегом по самую крышу. Кто проберется сквозь эти заносы? Я боюсь, очень боюсь, что не пережить нам эту зиму. Нет, неправильно я прочитал. Я боюсь, очень боюсь, что не пережить нам эту зиму. Нет, не хватило, Вов. Там, короче, минимальная ставка 9100 была, чтобы получить Крайслера. А я 5 лямов только поставил. Ну, в принципе, не сильно жалею. Я бы все равно мало на нем катался. Потому что американские тяжи у меня уже есть, экипажик более-менее есть. Смысла не особо много было. Весь первый этаж замело. Прикол. Богатые ребята с лунными осколками. Шелка. Маляжили. А там что такое? Интересно, ну-ка, ну-ка. Нет, тут закрыто. А, там с другой стороны вход. Ну-ка, ну-ка. А, нет, закрыто. Не обманули. Что записка? Дневник Эрвила. 30-й день Бирки. В это время года уже должны цвести цветы. Господи. А сейчас все покрыто снегом. Весна будет поздней. Скоро подорожает еда, как пить дать. 12-й день Блата. Холодает. Снег идет непрерывно уже 37 дней. Его даже перестали убирать. Улиц больше нет. Только тоннели, выкопанные в снегу. 21-й день Фиаина. Снег не перестает. Наши припасы на исходе. Мы топим снег, чтобы утопить жажду, но не знаю, надолго ли хватит дров. Мы пока живы. Чел 4 часа. А, типа пора. Ну, сейчас тогда это пробежимся по этому квесту. Прям. Все. Все желающие выскочили из земли. Гниющее мясо. Кости и сера. Ладно. Кто это тут у нас?
Took you a while. Did you run into trouble?
Аллах.
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose sun had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
He got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
Where are we? World of the NL?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
Поехали, да. На следующий мир.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
Ну, погнали. Ну, сейчас Гельсом будем болтать.
At last.
This Tyr Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Так, это что-то про войну.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
No problem. Ledwed varledo sial moga. Aledwed es dalistro trebioch ke deakul.
Black Place, спасибо за подписку. Что это у нас тут картина рисует?
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
Слуг подчеркивание Плайс подписался на миксерка.
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Crevan of Spain, Coman Maca, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmil. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crevan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Got any vodka? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite a surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
No. But honesty's not a facet of your species, so quit spewing bile. Won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Что-то нифига не похоже у него получилось. Да, игра 18+, можно сказать. Есть такое дело. Трусики нельзя снимать, к сожалению. КВ-85? Нет, КВ-85 я не поеду. Есть только на шестерке. На какой-нибудь. Что-то чатик не хочет тебе отвечать, Лимасик. Ну, поймали.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Havalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it. In your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Ну и, чё подумал?
You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Nagelfair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Вот и готово. Минус поддержка. Редина.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word, withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Ну так, еще Маргариту не освободили. Куда вот он спешит? Ну, наверное, ну да, мы сейчас остановимся. Сколько у нас время? 15-15. Сейчас тогда, да, тормознемся. И минут через 15 запущу танчики. Мчанский. Как вам такой расклад? Вполне устраивает, надеюсь. О, я знаю, что такое 85 крутой, но мне на нем играть не хочется. Тем более выкупать экипаж и обучать его. Ну, не выкупать, а пересаживать. Ну, ты понял. На шестерках можно покатать. КВшку нет. Не буду обучать. Лимасик скоро буду терафлю пить с конфеткой. А без конфетки терафлю не пьешь? Он вроде бы и так не горький. Нормальный по вкусу. Ну, BATLE, конечно. Сейчас тогда вырубаюсь. 15 минут и запущим танки. Всем пока.